Well, we're out in the garage. Forgive the mess. The old van, the Safari, it died, so had to take the shelves out. Got another van and haven't put these shelves back in because I don't think they're gonna go back in. They don't seem to fit in the new van too good. But anyways, aside from that, here's the project I've been working on. I'm sure everybody has seen the. I'm not even sure what year this would have come from. Factory S10 wheel. Nice silver paint. So I've managed to go from that to what's in the boat. I think it looks 10 times nicer. Day and night difference. I've already told people, and I'm gonna say it again, I'm not putting those chrome wheels back on my truck, the Boss 338s. The pitting and the flaking and the rusting that's happening with them, I want nothing to do with them. The only way they're ever going to go back on is if they're completely stripped and refinished, whether they're painted or whatever, but they look like crap the way they sit, so this is my alternative. So I'm going to get these polished up nice. The one in the boat is finished off with a 2000 grit paper, wet sand, and then it was polished. I picked up one of those power balls that you put on the drill, and it worked out pretty nice with a little bit of aluminum polish, and you know, I think it looks good. Now people have recommended I go up to 3000, so I actually picked up some 3000, but I haven't touched that wheel yet. This is a wheel that's in the process of being refinished, so I'll kind of run you guys through it real fast. First thing I did was I hit it with some industrial strength paint stripper. Now it says not to use it on aluminum. I was very careful when I did it. I started at first in just a small area and tried a little, and there didn't seem to be any ill effects. The biggest thing that I can imagine would be a problem is if you left it on too long. So I was making a big point to rinse it and wash it thoroughly once I got that stuff off. So you spray the paint stripper on there, and you got to scrub at it to get it to come off. But once it's off, it actually ends up coming out pretty clean. What you don't see is all the pits in the aluminum. I've been sanding this wheel quite a bit. I started out with a 60, and then I worked my way up from there to 2000, so I just progress as far as I want each time. But you could still, this is much smoother than inside, so I'm working on sanding the inside edges of the wheel and to get rid of any deep scratches with the 60, like anything that's deeper than that. And then I'll come at it with an 80, and I'll work my way up to, I think I've got a 160, and I got all kinds of 400s or 320. Get up to a 400 dry, then a 400 wet, then 1000, and then I think I got a 1500. I don't know. Anyways, there's a whole kinds of processes to do this. This is what I'm doing. I tried using power attachments to drills and stuff. This one was a little too stiff, and it would make pits in the aluminum, so that's no good. The best thing I found, where is it hiding here? It's somewhere safe, but it's similar to this, except it's a horizontal style. It's not just vertical. So the brass bristles are on the side, and that one was soft enough where it didn't hurt the wheel's finish, but it did take a lot of the paint off. So I would spray it with the paint stripper, let it soak in, scrape it off, and then I would go at it with one of the wire wheels, and that would help me get all that paint right down to the bare metal. And once I got down to the bare metal, then it's a matter of hand sanding everything. Because like I said, the power tools, they seem to leave too many dents and divots. So anyways, I'm going to keep working at this one, and I'll update you guys when I make any more progress.